He was conflicted. The shoes the influence.
Yeah, can we mute this? What? Can we mute this? Just kill the board. Check 1, 2.
Announce it about 5 minutes before the game.
We'll figure it out. We can start like 2 minutes, right after the national anthem.
Check 1, 2. Check, check. James Mariulis alongside Jack Stern.
Test mic check here. We're here at the CU Rec Center for a Friday morning hockey game. Matchup between the Grand Canyon Antelopes and the Colorado Buffaloes. Coming to you live from the CU Rec Center. Sorry we were off the air for the first 20 seconds and change of the game. Friday afternoon matchup between the Grand Canyon University Antelopes and the Colorado Buffaloes. Buffs shooting left to right while the Ants are shooting right to left. Dug out by Caitlin Hannafy and hit back into the Grand Canyon zone. Taken by Savannah et al. Hit out to the right to Marina Tona. Going down, and it's intercepted by Mara Kieft. Hit out ride to Daly. Hit out to Leah MacArthur going down the ice, and the puck squirts away, going down into the Ant zone. Dug out by Lauren Welsh. Intercepted by the Buffs. Shot on goal by Leah MacArthur is wide. Stopped by goaltender Haley Ganaway. Pass inside. Shot by Mariah Daly. Hit down into the zone by Hannafy. And backed out to Melissa DePonio. Morgan McEver taking it down. Shot on goal is corralled by Haley Ganaway. Her third save of the game already.
So far, the Buffs getting a lot of pressure on Grand Canyon's goalie, generating shots and opportunities, and that puck has been in front of the net quite a few times.
Face off here between the Ants and Buffs. Hit back into the zone, taken out by DePonio. Hit back, and the puck squirts all the way down the ice by the CU goal, where Natalie Wentz is down to take it. Hit out by McEver, and it's intercepted by Wasser. Hit to the side, and taken out by Santelli. Hit down into the zone. No icing is the call by the ref. Rebecca Sanda takes it, and it's almost picked off, but she hits it back into the Colorado zone. Atoll behind the net. Kef behind the net, out to Kathleen Ash, taking it into the zone. Shot on goal is behind the net, misses wide. 5 shots on goal already for the Buffs here in the early going. 3.5 minutes in, no score here in the first period. With Savannah Atoll taking it, hitting it wide to Brown Fowler. Taking it down, and it's picked off again by Kathleen Ash, her second steal of the game, being defended by Atoll. Hits it out wide to Zamseal. Ash down low, behind the net, Casey McNully. And it's being taken out by Megan Brownflower on the run. 3 defenders in front of her. 2-on-2 matchup now as Tuesday Chavez gets back in the zone. But it's taken away once again by the Buffs. And that's Leah MacArthur with the takeaway. Down to Kenzie Zamseal. Shot on goal is corralled once again by Ganaway. Her 7th save of the game already. Buffs are getting a lot of shots on goal here early on. It's only a matter of time too, I imagine, until one of those squirts into the goal. And a face-off here between Leah MacArthur and Marina Tona. Dreyer hits it out. Dug out by Gina Gilarty. Taken in the zone, makes a nice move, but can't get past the stick of Renee Dreyer. Appears to be a face-off upcoming here. 5 minutes gone by here in the first period. Still no score. Buffs have 7 shots on goal here early on. Face-off is won by the Buffs and taken out by MacArthur. MacArthur gets the puck once again with speed on the forehand, but it's once again knocked away by Ganaway. Hanafi hits it down low to MacArthur. Mariah Daly digs it out. Hanafi with the pass, the shot, and then once again corralled by Ganaway. One-on-one matchup and a good shot on goal there for Mariah Daly, but unable to capitalize as both teams change to their second line.
The Buffs offense is spending a lot of time in the offensive zone, putting a lot of pressure on Grand Canyon's goalie.
Buffs won the faceoff, but the puck gets hit back into Colorado's zone once again.
That's icing there. With 14:40 left in the first period, game knotted up at 0 as we have a face-off coming in Grand Canyon's defensive end.
And that will be Melissa DePonio against Emily Exner. Exner wins the face-off, but the puck squirts back out to DePonio out there. Hit down low. Desert digs it out, facing up against Gina Gualteria. Taken out by Lauren Welsh. Welsh with speed with the shot, and it's blocked by Morgan McEver. Buffs going the other way now. Julia Desert hits it out. Line change once again as the refs stop play here. 13:55 to go in the first period. Still no score, but I have to imagine it's only a matter of time until that changes with the number of shots that the Buffs are getting on goal. Here is there's a face-off between Kathleen Ash and Emily Martino. Dugout once again by Daly. Daly with the puck. Hits it out to Renee Dreher. Her first minutes on the ice here. Shot by Caitlin Zabalos is blocked. Ash with another shot on goal, fighting for it, and Galloway falls on top of it. Another impressive save by the goalie here in the early going.
And yet another opportunity for the Buffaloes. They're putting a lot of pressure on that Grand Canyon goalie. It's Ganaway. Ganaway's held strong so far today, but there have been a couple of rebounds that could have found the back of the net if there was a Buffalo there.
Face-off between MacArthur and Megan Brodfauer. And the ball squirts into the net. Shot on goal. Buffs take the early lead here. Mariah Daly with the goal and Leah MacArthur with the assist.
And like we had said previously, it was only a matter of time, and that's what the Buffaloes were able to do. Keep putting shots on goal, keep getting the puck towards the net. Finally found the back of it.
Face off here at center ice between Melissa DePonio and Kylie Kramer. Is won by the Buffs. Hits off the skate of number 19, Santelli.
And the only opportunities that Grand Canyon's really got have been on costly turnovers for the Buffaloes that have led to a breakaway or two.
Puck hit down into the ant zone, and there's a collision by the glass, and Guteria is down momentarily for the time being. She's back on her feet now. Atoll with the puck at the top, hits it down low to Tracy Allison.
We saw a Buffaloes player trip there. I believe
14.
That was number 14. For them, I actually think that was 22, DePonio, who tripped. But that's one of the problems here at the CU Rec Center is they only have one freezer that works for this rink. So the ice is wetter a lot of times, causing it to be more slippy, or slippier, I should say.
Slippery.
As a GCU player goes to the box. That is 14 Galteria for them.
Hits it down low. Number 4, McNamara with the shot on goal. but it's once again stopped. And we have a face-off upcoming here between Leah MacArthur and Lauren Welch. MacArthur wins the face-off, buffs puck once again, and it's corralled by Emily Exner, who hits it down into the Buff zone.
12:10 left here in the first period. Buffs up 1-0. Have a man advantage for another minute and a half.
Across to McNamara. She's coming down with speed, and the puck is taken away by Shiloh Setterberg, the left defenseman for Grand Canyon in this line. McNamara hits it back out to Dreyer, to the side to Morgan McEver, back to Dreyer. Shot on goal is wide left. Dreyer once again with the puck on the left side. Line change here for the Buffs. She backs it out to Ash. Ash with the shot on goal is blocked and a little bit wide. Daly behind the net hits it out to Kieft, but it goes all the way back into the Buff zone. The puck looked like it squirted away a little bit there. Buffs had an opportunity to score, but once again another missed one. It could be 3-0 right now in theory. And a breakaway opportunity here for Tuesday Chavez, and it is knocked away by Ash and Morgan. Atoll heading down the ice with speed. Mariah Keft hits it back out to Hanafi, but it's wide. Tuesday Chavez once again back the other way. The shot is knocked down by Ash. The center and the former University of Minnesota Mankato stat out, that is Kathleen Ash. Decided to come back here to play for her native Buffaloes after just a season away from home playing Division I college hockey.
Penalty is now over with just over 10 minutes left in the first period. That was a
Atoll the other way with some speed, but doesn't have enough players, enough purple jerseys on her side.
a little bit
tripped up there.
A little bit earlier this shift, Chavez for the Buffaloes wanted an interference call.
Setterberg down to Exner. Shot missed wide right, knocked down by the goalkeeper, Warnes. Here comes Daly with some speed. Tries to center it up there, unsuccessfully. DePonio with the puck behind the net. Hits it off the boards down low to Zomsiel. And it's backed out once again. Buffs threatening here, but Grand Canyon able to dig it out. And it's dug out on the play by Lauren Welsh, who has some speed, going down the ice with the shot, and it's corralled once again by Warnes. Nice glove save there by the goaltender.
And GCU was able to get a little bit of pressure on the Buffaloes goalie, Natalie Warnes, right after the power play, and they will look to continue that pressure.
Upcoming. Once again, Kathleen Ash making an impact here early for the Buffs. Ash hits it out in a foot race with her defender. Racing Rebecca Sanda down the ice, and she shoots and scores. What a sequence by Kathleen Ash there.
And that was just right through the 5-hole there, able to find a little hole and give this Buffaloes team a 2-0 lead with 8:40 left in the first period.
Yeah, and Ash won a foot race there with the defender. Went around the net and made a nice little trick move to put it in for the Buffs. Colorado up 2-0, 8:41 left to go in the opening frame. Face-off coming up between Leah MacArthur and Shiloh Cederberg. It's won by the Buffs, hit out wide by Takift.
Clock still running here.
As it finally stops now, we get a stoppage in play. Call upcoming. Looks to be a face-off between Mariah Kieft.
The refs didn't see it there, but that clock kept running for 8 seconds.
I guess that's just rec league hockey, right?
After the play was dead.
Clock operator mishap there with McEver behind the net. Hits it out wide to Kieft. Kieft shot on goal, bounces up and into the net. A lucky bounce for the Buffs. Puck bounces off the glove of the goalkeeper Galloway, and the Buffs have extended their lead out to 3-0, scoring 2 goals in less than a minute. Impressive sequence once again.
And they had some bodies in front of the net, in front of the goalie, and she was not able to locate the puck as it bounced off her shoulder, off her chest, and was able to squirt on in.
Buffs win the faceoff once again, but this time Grand Canyon is threatening. Hit back into the zone by MacArthur. Down low, DePonio hits it behind the net. Dug out by Julia Desert. Renee Dreher hits it out wide as she's in a battle up front with Lauren Welsh. Hit down low. A little bit of a battle for that puck there, but Emily Exner comes away with it, but McNamara takes it back away once again. A little bit of a shot attempt there on goal, but it's corralled by the glove hand by Haley Galloway. Hits off the skate of Nunnally. Down low. Taken out Caitlin Hannafy. Hits it wide to Nunley, back out to Dreher. Cedarberg hits it down low. Ash hits it off the board. Battle for the puck down low once again with Ash and Cedarberg there. And a collision between Buffs. Ash ran right into Dreher. They both fell over momentarily, but she hits it back out. Ash with the puck, hits it out of play. 6:18 here to go in the first period. Buffs up 3-0. Remind you that today's game is being broadcast live on buffsports.live online. Alongside James Margulis here for a Friday morning hockey matchup as Atoll shoots it on goal, but it's knocked down and saved by Warnes. Chavez behind the net, fighting for the puck, hits it back out wide to Atoll. Shot on goal by Geralaman. It's corralled once again by Warnes, her 5th save of the game.
Jack, I have a little question for you, a little trivia question.
Trivia question. I always love a trivia question as we await a face-off here between Melissa DePonio and Shiloh Cedarberg. What's the trivia question,
This
James?
is the earliest game we've broadcasted on Buff Sports Live by approximately how many hours?
It's an excellent question. Maybe we should come out with the answer at the start of the second period.
All right,
perhaps,
we'll do that. We'll do that.
As it's hit down low by the Buffs. Taken out by Hannafy. Hits it wide to DePonio. Dreher with the puck now. But it's Grand Canyon on the run as Broadflower puts some speed on it, but it's intercepted and taken away by Leah MacArthur. Welsh hits it down low. MacArthur takes it out. Out wide, puck squirts to Grand Canyon. Broadflower with the puck. And then the Buffs on the break here with Sarah McNamara. Kathleen Ash to her right, passes to Ash. Ash with the shot, and she scores in the top left corner of the net. Kathleen Ash with her 2nd goal of the game.
And a great centering pass there to Ash. that set up a fairly easy goal as the left side of the net was pretty open.
That was the hockey version of a fast break there, James. It looked like the Buffs were on the run once again, and it's already 4-0, just like that, still in the first period as the line changes once again for the Buffs. Second teamers in. Tona hits it wide. It's intercepted by Alyssa Stanton. Shot on goal by number 10, Dreer, is knocked up and away by the goalkeeper, Galloway. Dreer hits it down once again to the right side. Tana hits it wide. Tana with the puck once again. Out to MacArthur, and it hits off the skate of Cedarburg and shoots to the left. Another good shot there by the Buffs. Shot on goal by Dreer. Hits off Cedarburg, who was standing right in front of the net there, and it's dug out behind the goal by Exner. Hits it out wide to Zabalos, but it's taken away by Caitlin Hannafy. DePonio on the run, hits it, but the puck squirts up and goes behind the Grand Canyon net, and it's taken away once again by the Buffs. Santelli hits it behind the net to our right, near side board. Kieft with the puck now, swerves behind the net on the far side, this time with McEver. A little bit of a fight here for the puck. Gilteria is on the other side, but it's stopped by Kathleen Ash, and she once again has the puck with speed on the forehand, hits it wide, shot on goal, is stopped by Galloway. And that's Chavez with the puck now, coming down. Girolamo hits it wide as Grand Canyon attempts to make a last-second line change. Let's see if the Buffs can capitalize on the new players trying to rotate in. Hits off the skate of Ash, but it's taken away once again by Grand Canyon, who hits it wide. Cedarburg coming down with the puck past center ice, but unfortunately for them, able to do nothing with it.
Just under 2.5 minutes left here in the opening period. Buffalo's already off to a quick start of 4-0, led by Ash, who already has 2 goals on the day.
And what a game she's having, right? It seems like wherever the puck is being hit, she's just right there. MacArthur's shot is wide right, hits up against the board and taken away by Canyon. As Megan Brownfauer has some speed here with the forehand, being defended by MacArthur. MacArthur digs it out, takes it away, out wide. Mary Lynch fighting up against Emily Martino, who hits it wide, and it's taken away by the Buffs off the skate of number 7, Daly. DePonio behind the net, hits it out wide. Buff setting up here at the top. Nice move there by number 7, Daly. Hannafy hits it wide, and it's tipped up into the air and corralled once again by Daly. Shot on goal by Dreer is knocked away by Sanda. Dreer with the puck once again. Buffs driving, throws it out to Ash. Ash hits it off the near side board, right back to herself, corrals it, passes it out wide to Nunley. Ash centers it up for number 11, but she's unable to capitalize on that opportunity there. It was Harriet Leeson with the miss.
20 seconds left in this first period of play.
Let's see if Grand Canyon can get a goal to try to shift the momentum a little bit their way. Ash with the puck. 8 seconds to go. Has some speed on it. Going down low. Behind the net, and it's stopped, and that'll do it for the first period here at the Rec Center.
Buffalo's got off to an early lead, 4-0, and we'll be back in 15 minutes with the second period. Stay tuned.
So usually the play-by-play.
We are back here for the second period of play. James Margulis alongside my partner, Jack Stern, as the Buffaloes went out and scored quickly as they took a 4-0 lead through the first period. What did you see from either team, Jack?
Well, it seemed like the Buffs were being really aggressive early on. They were doing a nice job of moving the puck. They got a bunch of shots on goal, and then they got a couple breakaway goals later on. But there was a lot of good puck movement there by the team, and that's why they're ahead 4-0 here as we're getting ready to start the second period. And I'd like to take the time to give a shout out to Marina Tona's family watching this game in San Francisco, the Bay Area, as we're set to go here.
Start the second period as GCU wins that, brings it up into the neutral ice, intercepted by Buffs defender, who just plays it back into GCU's defensive end. Along the far side, chasing it is a defender for the Buffaloes. That's number 10, Rennie Dreher. As GCU gets this back from the point, tries to put it on net or at least get a tip out in front to no avail, as that's behind the net and in the corner now, played by a Buffalo. It's taken away by a Grand Canyon player, able to keep it in the offensive zone. I believe they will call that offside, as the puck did pass that blue line and come into the neutral zone.
And offside is the call. Grand Canyon and Colorado traded sides, and all of a sudden it looks like they switched places pretty much as they're getting the early shots on goal here in the second period. We'll see if they can get back in this game.
19-12 left in the first period, in the second period, excuse me. Buffalo still have that 4-0 lead from the first period, as that's just past the outstretched stick of Nanelli. Played by GCU, back behind the net. Gultiera with the puck, who turns it over to a Buffalo defender, Exner. Grand Canyon's able to get that out of the defensive zone, but the Buffaloes have the puck right back. An attempted shot on net goes off the leg of a defender. And GCU's bringing this up now with speed. Across the middle, shot goes wide left, played behind the net now. As the Buffs take over now on the far boards, aren't able to get it out of the offensive zone. As GCU makes a line change, misplayed by Buffalo defender, would have had a good opportunity. Now here's a great opportunity for Grand Canyon, and that's a glove save made by assistant captain Natalie Warnes for the Buffaloes.
And that's Warren's 8th save of the game so far, 4th by the glove hand. She has excellent awareness down there in the net.
For sure, but she hasn't been tested too much today, as Grand Canyon has not been able to generate a ton of offense and has not been able to get a ton of shots on goal. Played behind the net now in the corner. Far boards, it's taken over by a GCU player, Grand Canyon. Fighting for it along the far board, squirts out, comes behind the net, played by a Buffalo. That's Chavez, who tries to play it up to her teammate, Welsh. Then it's just cleared by a Grand Canyon player. That was Neffs on the clear there, as now players are fighting for it along the near boards. Buffaloes get the puck back in their defensive zone, trying to get it out of there into neutral ice. Are not able to do so yet. Far boards now, and they finally are.
It's a foot race here.
GCU gets the puck back. Martino won that foot race there. Played in the corner now on the near side, a Buffalo player there. Couple of Grand Canyon players there, so they get the puck. As Colorado will now take over. Played behind the net, your teammate 22, Tracy. Tracy tries to play it to Exner. Excuse me, that was Geralman. It's intercepted as there's a now fast break for GCU. Shot on goal off the pad, rebound. And it's not able, and she's not able to play that cleanly as GCU takes possession.
Oh.
And there's a Grand Canyon player down.
That's Tuesday Chavez there down.
Not moving too much, but unfortunately for Grand Canyon, they will probably lose her for the rest of the game. But the play was also whistled dead there when the puck was loose right in front of the net.
Yeah, that was a tough collision there by the boards. Let's just hope everything's okay for Chavez.
She's not moving much as a trainer goes to check on her. She's holding her chest or maybe her ribs there, Jack.
Looks like it's her right shoulder that she's holding actually, but it could be a ribs injury. So let's just hope for the best here.
For sure, 16:20 left here in the second period. Buffalo's up 4-0. Having scored all those 4 goals in the first period.
And it seemed like Colorado's second line was playing a lot more there early on as Chavez gets up here to a round of applause from the crowd.
And she's
is
not
able to skate off under her own power.
Well, she's really not skating. She's just standing up right now, being pulled off the ice by the trainer for GCU. And she's under her own power now. And she will actually stay on the bench here. She will not go to the locker room to get checked on. We'll have to see how this plays out for the rest of the game and how it affects Grand Canyon, as we will see a face-off in neutral ice on the far side now. Grand Canyon wins that, trying to get into the offensive zone, generate more of that. That's a glove save, and it will not be played. We'll see a face-off in Grand Canyon's offensive end. Worms has only allowed 6 goals on the season. Has a .900 save percentage, as that's attempted to play it off the boards behind the net, but doesn't work as it's across mid-ice now. Bringing it up with speed with opportunity. That's a goal! Buffalo's up 5-0 here early in the second period. As number 15 for the Buffaloes, actually, I think that was 25 maybe. Weiss was able to find the top left corner.
And that was Kathleen Ash's third goal.
Was that Kathleen Ash again?
Yes, it was. Her third goal of the day. She's having an absolute monster game here against Grand Canyon.
There's the hat trick. Not even halfway through the game as the Buffaloes have another opportunity. A shot off the pads of the goalie for Grand Canyon, played behind the net now. The Buffaloes with more chances as it's in the corner on the far side. Up top at the point, looking for a lane to shoot. She does. It gets deflected just wide of the net as another shot comes, and it's tipped again. But no shot was able to be made on goal there as the Buffaloes will take possession again in the neutral ice, bringing it into the offensive end. Looking for a lane to shoot, a pass, and it's deflected. And Grand Canyon's goalie's not able to cover that one up. It will be played by the Buffaloes once again, who will just dump it into neutral ice. But a player was there for the Buffaloes. That was Dreyer, as that's a centering pass. Just missed the stick of number 19 for them. That was Santelli. Played on the near side now, looking for a shot. Not able to cover up, then finally swallowed up by Grand Canyon's goalie, Ganaway. And a lot of pressure there from the Buffaloes. And so far, Grand Canyon can't find an answer. So Ash now has a hat trick, not even halfway through the game. Just over 5 minutes through the
And I wonder how much he
period.
played with the lead that the Buffs have right now. I expect them to be a lot more conservative in later on here.
Shot now gets deflected by a defender, played behind the net now. on the far side board. In the corner now, a couple of defenders along with a couple of Grand Canyon players as the Buffaloes try and clear this are not able to.
A little bit of pushing and shoving, extracurricular activity down here at the bottom of the ice.
I believe that will be a penalty on Colorado. We'll have to wait to see what the call is, as that play was whistled dead.
Sarah McNamara there wasn't happy with the hit put on.
Well, right now here on Buff Sports Live, we have the hockey game, but later, between the hours of 4 and 5, we'll be doing our weekly CU sports show.
Everyone make sure to tune in as well. James Margulis and I will once again be together. This time we'll be anchoring at the desk, slightly different than the live event protocol here, but nonetheless still quality sports content.
So that was Chavez that went to the box. A minute 45 left on the man advantage for Grand Canyon as they try and get it in the offensive end, not able to generate much offense so far throughout this game.
And this power play opportunity is a chance to capitalize on that, right, James?
It really is, and they're going to have to if they want any shot at getting back in this game. 13:30 left here in the second period, a minute 20 left on the power play. Far side, Point, looking for lane to shoot, does, in a glove save. And the one thing that Warrant has done amazingly today, even though she hasn't faced a lot of pressure and a lot of shots on goal, has been not allowing any rebounds really for the most part.
Yeah, she's done a really good job here in the early going, especially with the gloved hand. Those are always the toughest saves to get, and she's made her money with those.
Grand Canyon looks to get back in this game on this power play as the Buffaloes are able to clear this. Just over a minute left in the power play.
This is not where Grand Canyon wants to be
good
right now. I have to imagine they're going to try to hurry up and get a quick goal here with 50 seconds to go in the power play.
A good forecheck by the Buffs that's killing a lot of time on this power play as they were tangled up along the far boards right at center ice. Probably 7 or 8 seconds now up top. A weak hit shot there, not able to get a strong shot off there with 30 seconds left. And that will be misplayed into the Buffalo's defensive end. No icing call, 20 seconds now. And there's a Buffalo player down there who will get the puck after a line change. So the Buffaloes may have an opportunity here. Grand Canyon will take over and has time for one more rush on this man advantage as they bring it into the offensive zone on the near side. Couple defenders there. Buffaloes take over, try and clear it, are not able to, and are finally able to get the puck into neutral ice with 12 minutes, and the penalty expires. As Chavez will go back to the bench after being in the box for a couple minutes. The Buffaloes dump that into the offensive end. A couple players chasing, a couple players changing off and on the ice. Played out in front.
Comes Kathleen Ash, who, as always, is always around the puck and the net. She looks to be coming out. It was a brief appearance for her, at least this time around.
Grand Canyon will win that little battle along the boards. We'll get into neutral ice. Let's hit back into their defensive end, but they're able to get the puck back as a player slides down, and the Buffaloes with speed, with players behind the net, centering pass just wide left. I believe that was deflected now. The Buffaloes with a great opportunity. Another attempt at a centering pass. Now played in the far corner. Tipped off the boards. Grand Canyon will attempt to take possession of the puck. Not able to cap the captain with the puck, who turns it over for the Buffaloes. That was number 8, Leah MacArthur. This is played behind the Buffaloes net now. Santelli. And a defender slips there on this wet ice as the Buffaloes have an opportunity. Centering pass just past the stick of number 13, Zoomselli, I believe. Zoomseal? I'll have to get clarification on how to pronounce that name. With 10.5 minutes left in the second period, almost halfway through this contest. And later tonight, the Buffaloes play at 9 o'clock here again at the CU Rec Center. Unfortunately for Buff Sports Live, we will not be able to broadcast that game as a Grand Canyon player gets hit hard along the far boards, and a weak shot on goal is just covered up by...
And that was Lauren Welsh, who was slow to get up there. Looks like she's coming off the ice for a minute here. Buff's playing real physical in this one, at least so far.
Just about halfway through this game, Colorado has already put 5 goals on the board and have blanked Grand Canyon so far. Near boards, it's misplayed by Buffalo. Off the leg, and attempted shot getting it out of the defensive zone. They do a chase for the puck now, and that will be icing on the Buffaloes, as that was Sanda who was able to beat out the Buffaloes player, and we'll get a face-off in the Buffaloes defensive end. Buffaloes win that face-off, aren't able to get it out of their defensive end. But a bad pass forced there as the Buffaloes have an opportunity here. A shot, but it's swallowed up. And a good save by Haley Ganaway there, as there wasn't much room to shoot for the Colorado player. Face off, Buffs win it. Shot on goal, rebound. Played behind the net by a Grand Canyon player as they will bring it to neutral ice on the near side, past mid ice. Tried to bring it into the offensive end, which they've had trouble with today so far, and we see that again. It's misplayed. A little move made by a Buffalo player. That was MacArthur behind the net. It's taken away by Grand Canyon, though, as it's a loose puck and fought for. Blue line. Buffs win that, though. A couple players will come off the ice for Colorado now. Behind the net now is number 26. That's Kramer. Passes it to her teammate, Gerolman. And we'll get a stoppage in play here as Grand Canyon was offside there. Bring the puck into the offensive end.
Face off here for Colorado.
So the puck is still being fought for along the far side blue line. It's brought to the offensive end, then it just gets tipped up into Grand Canyon's bench. 8:40 left here in the second period. Oh, Jack, the trivia question, I forgot.
The trivia question.
The
earliest game we've ever broadcasted here on Buff Sports Live is the Buffs win the face-off and hit it back. The earliest one was actually 3 o'clock on a Friday afternoon. Mr. Jake Shapiro, the man, the myth, the legend, had the call that day.
We did a 3 o'clock game?
We did do a 3 o'clock game, and we had a live update on the show where we threw it to Jake.
So we are 5 hours short of that, at least the starting time. Now here is Grand Canyon has an opportunity off the stick and from the net now. Rebound and saved by the goalie for the Buffaloes. That was Natalie Ward, who was able to fall on top of that puck inside her own crease, and a great opportunity for Grand Canyon there as they are not able to capitalize.
Was a big opportunity there for Grand Canyon, but you know what? That's been the story of the game so far for them. They haven't been able to put the ball in the net, period.
Brings the puck up past mid-ice into the offensive end. A huge hit on the near side board. Both players go down hard. It's played behind the net now. And that's the biggest hit we've seen of the game and of the season so far. That is tipped right. Played behind the net now. That's Leeson. Played up top point. Goes right. Glove save made. 7:40 left in the second period. Buffalo's up 5-0.
That was another good glove save there by Ganaway. She's done a good job in the net. Defense has been the problem here for Grand Canyon. They've struggled to keep Colorado out of their zone.
Well, then also they haven't gotten many quality shots of their own on net. This is played up top near the blue line, deflected away by defender, not able to get it out of their defensive zone is Grand Canyon. Still played in by the Buffs behind the net now. Plays it to her teammate. That's Zoom Seal. Fought for it along the near side boards now. Grand Canyon wins that fight, and we have a 2-on-2 here. A Buffaloes defender now making it 3-on-2 in favor of the Buffaloes. Play behind the net now is Grand Canyon. And that puck squirts out of the...
Here they come, 3-on-1.
And the Buffaloes making a line change here as that's played behind the net for Grand Canyon. Fought for it was number 22 for the Buffaloes, Deponio. Deponio has it again, or is at least fighting for it again. Centering pass, not able to play cleanly by the Buffaloes. That was Santelia that couldn't get her stick on it. Centering pass just goes past the stick as number 14 wasn't in position to handle that for the Buffaloes. Up top again at the point with pressure. Tries to get down to her teammate and does so. The Buffs have it at the point again, looking for a lane to shoot. Passes it down to her teammate behind the net. It's played by the Buffaloes. 6:45 left in the second period. Played on the near side at the point. Bringing it in, looking for a lane to shoot. Finds one, and a rebound out in front. And it's played behind the net by a Grand Canyon defender there as the Buffaloes get the puck back, and Grand Canyon is not able to clear this. A long shift for them. They're starting to wear out, and they will finally get the puck and bring it to neutral ice. As she's hit hard along the near side.
We're going to get a stoppage. They're going to call that one.
They are going to call that one. We'll have to see what it is. She'll go to the box immediately, not happy with herself. That was Tuesday Chavez on the penalty again. I think we're getting an elbowing call. Hard to see, though, as the ref was faced towards the scorekeeper's table.
Yeah, that was definitely a questionable call, and I know Sarah McNamara didn't like it.
And that'll be 4 minutes for Tuesday. Chavez, and a great opportunity for Grand Canyon to make this a little bit more of a game and even get back into it. But, wow.
Wow, Ash.
Grand Canyon got a break there as Ash added along the far side board, and it bounced off a ref stick.
I guess the referee is the only person who can stop her today, James.
It certainly feels like that for Grand Canyon, as they're still not able to generate or retain the puck for more than 5 seconds here. And that's Ash again. What do you know? Bringing up another opportunity. Short man. She tries to shoot. Goes off the stick of number 7 for Grand Canyon. That was Bro Fuhrer as they take over. Bring it up. Exner that's bringing it up. Doesn't have anyone with her, though. And there's 4 Buffaloes defenders. 4:35 left here in the period. Buffaloes up 5-0. 3 minutes left on this penalty for Grand Canyon. Played in the corner on the near side board. Buffaloes are able to clear that. Grand Canyon will have to reset here. Try and generate any offense, and we haven't been able to see much of it today. Or really any of it from Grand Canyon, even on the power plays they have gotten. Pass center ice up into the offensive end, and the Buffaloes defensive end now in the corner, bringing it around behind the net. Loses the puck. Another great little move by the Buffaloes. He was able to clear that. That was number 6 who was able to get it out of the end. Keefe, who played it to her teammate, Dessar. But we'll get a stoppage of play here. Nice day today in Boulder. It's a nice day today here in Boulder, Colorado. Warmer than we've seen more recently. It's currently 66 degrees right now and sunny.
Sure doesn't feel like it in here, though.
It does not. As I said the other night, it's brisk in here as that's a shot goes wide left. Buffaloes are able to get the puck back, center pass, and that's a goal! Tipped in by number 22 for Colorado. That was DiPonio. And she just gave her team a 6-0 lead. A short-handed goal there. And the Buffaloes are up 6-0 while still down a man for just under 2 minutes.
That was pretty impressive there, work by the Buffaloes, moving the puck around, playing quickly. Seems to be too much for Grand Canyon today if they've run away with this one.
The story of the game is just getting shots on goal for the Buffaloes, as a lot of them have been able to find the back of the net. Grand Canyon can't say the same for themselves, as they, what is it? Do they only have, I believe they only have around 10 shots on goal this game.
Yes, that would be correct, James.
This has played an opportunity for Grand Canyon with 3 minutes left here in the second period. Played behind the net now. And that's taken over by the Buffaloes, who are able to clear that. Grand Canyon trying to get something going here. Maybe a little bit of momentum left here for this tournament in Colorado. Played by the Buffaloes, minute left on the man advantage for Grand Canyon as she plays along the near side across the blue line at center ice. And it's played back into defensive zone for Grand Canyon. Santelli that tipped that in. 45 seconds left on the 5-on-4. 2:15 left of this period. That's deflected off the knee of a defender. Played in the corner now, behind the boards. And that's number 3, I believe. Ninelli, actually, that's number 3, Exner, who played that one for GCUs. They will get the puck back. Center ice into the offensive end. Minute 50 left in the period. 15 seconds left on this power play, as the Buffaloes will clear this with 10 seconds now, and GCU has time, just enough time to start one rush here as they bring it into the offensive zone. They have numbers. An attempted centering pass does not work. Another centering pass out in front of the goal just goes wide left. Buffaloes are trying to get this out. An attempted shot on goal is deflected off of the Buffaloes captain's leg. It's just played by Grand Canyon along the far side board. And that was number 8 for the Buffaloes, their captain, MacArthur, who dumps it in. GCU not able to play it cleanly, though. Finally able to get back the
Under
puck
a minute to go here.
as they bring it
Have
back.
to imagine Grand Canyon is going to be as aggressive as possible to try to steal one.
And that'll be a stoppage at play. Where the puck is, I don't know. I believe it was under number 8 for them, Lauren Welsh, who slid, who was originally going to bring that around the back of the net, but decided to try and get the puck out in front, since right now they really need any opportunity they can get, but just fell herself and fell on the puck with 43 seconds left in the second period. Buffalo's up 6-0 here. This play behind the net by defender. Colorado now across mid-ice. Dumps it into the offensive end. Played by number 27 for Grand Canyon. Sandon will get a stoppage in play. I believe there will be a power play coming up for the Buffaloes.
Big opportunity for them here.
And
Yet another goal here with 27 seconds left in the second.
That is what it is. Number 3 who goes to the box for Grand Canyon, Emily Exner. So the Buffaloes will get a man advantage for 27 seconds in the second period. Then we'll get just over a minute and a half of 5-on-4 hockey for the start of the third period, already up 6-0. Buffaloes win the face-off. That's Ash again. Tries to shoot it. Tipped out in front. And Grand Canyon defender originally had that. Ash again. Far side shot. Passes it. Swallowed up by the goalies. The clock's still running here. Ran for another couple seconds after play was dead. 9.5 seconds left in the second period. The Buffaloes will have one more opportunity to maybe get a shot on goal. Ash does not win that face-off, but Ash gets it back, and another shot on goal is covered up.
Took the clock operator another 2 seconds to stop the clock. Now there's under a second left in the period.
So we'll see the face-off, and that's about it. As the clock will expire, and that's the end of the second period. Buffalo's up 6-0 after a great first couple periods. We'll be back after this intermission. Jack Stern, I'm James Marulis. Stay tuned for the third period.
Back here at the CU Rec Center for the start of the third period. Buffs blowing out the Grand Canyon Ants 6-0.
And yeah, the story of the game has been the Buffaloes' offense and the lack thereof for Grand Canyon, as they haven't been able to generate many shots on goal. And it's been the
they haven't. It looks like Colorado's going to put their second line out for the majority of the third period here as it's hit into the corner. Dug out by the Grand Canyon defender. Hit down.
So I'm assuming we won't see much of Ash this period, who already has a hat trick. And
I believe it's her first hat trick of the season too, which makes it all the more impressive.
And there is still a minute left on this power play for the Buffaloes.
Rear hits it down. Sarah McNamara with the puck, taking it down by the goal around the net, hits it out wide. Down low on the far side, shot, deflected onto the right board. Dug out in the corner by Renee Dreer, who circles around the net on the far side, hits it back out. Shot on goal, and it's good! Leah MacArthur with the shot from the blue line.
Putting the Buffaloes up 7-0. That got tipped in by number 14 for the Buffaloes, who is actually not on our roster.
Looked like MacArthur had the shot there. Tip will be credited
to number 14. And
here comes the superstar of the day, back out at center ice for the face-off, won by Grand Canyon. Hit out wide behind the net, hits off the boards. Taken and dug out by Mara Kieft. It's hit out wide, back again for Grand Canyon. Once again, a shooting opportunity, but it's knocked down by Natalie Warnes. And it's hit out, and the puck squirts away all the way down to Grand Canyon zone. Colorado with the puck now on the far side, coming down, taken away by Grand Canyon. And they're now trying to get a favorable matchup, but unable to do so. Hits off the skate of Ash there, and she hits it behind the boards, and Colorado will regroup once again, but it's stolen away by Grand Canyon. Ash, once again, here she comes, running past two defenders, and the shot is knocked down. That had resemblance to her second goal of the day as she skates off the ice now, and Grand Canyon puck is back in Grand Canyon zone.
17.5 minutes left in this third period. CU is up 7-0 over GCU here at the CU Rec Center.
Colorado with the puck, another shot on goal, and it's tipped up and stopped by Ganaway. What a game she's having despite the point total for Colorado. She has 13 saves on the day, 5 coming by way of the glove hands as Grand Canyon had the puck but turns it over. Once again, going down the ice on the near side. That's Savannah Atoll battling for the puck in the corner with Renee Dreer. And it's taken away by Colorado. Santelli hits it down, and she'll skate off now. It looks like Colorado has entered defense mode pretty much here, just trying to clear the puck away out of their own zone.
Just playing conservative
nice move there by Bronfauer.
The Buffs just trying to play conservative, prevent any kind of serious injuries here in the third period with this huge lead, up 7-0 with 16.5 minutes left in the game. And after the game, we will have a post-game interview with our player of the game. And as of now,
we'll have an interview with our player of the game. That will be left to see until the game is over, as there's a collision by the near side boards between McNamara and Martino.
Along with that, we will also have a post-game report right after the interview. And they'll all be on ice, so stay tuned after the game for that.
And if you're unable to get enough of me and James, be sure to tune in at 4:15 for Buff Sports Live.
Approximately 4:15.
We'll have complete coverage of the football, volleyball, soccer, and cross-country teams. Be sure to stay tuned as the puck is hit back into Colorado's zone and dug out by McKever. Stolen away. Ash in pursuit of the puck once again. But it's taken away by Grand Canyon. And McKever takes it away once again, taking it back, going around the net to the far side. Dug out of the corner by Renee Dreer, who hits it out wide. Makes a nice move on her defender. And it's a little bit of an awkward collision there in the corner. Dug out approximately diagonal to the board by McKever. Hit out wide, hits it right back to herself. Hits it out to Ash, who will regroup there. Shot on goal is saved by Galloway to the right. To the left, excuse me, your left, my right. Ash with another shot. It's knocked down into a sea of defenders there. Woo! Nice collision around midcourt. Center ice, excuse me.
Midcourt.
Midcourt. I'm looking at the basketball courts, James, excuse me.
I think Jack Stern's already ready for basketball season.
There's nothing like hockey season, though, and I don't want my enthusiasm for this sport to go unnoticed as the Buffs take it past center ice. That's Desert at the bottom, moving behind the net, hits it out wide. Ponio taken on by two defenders, sliding effort by Desert. Hit out wide to Hannafy. Hannafy just hits it behind the goal. Seems like Colorado is pretty much living in Grand Canyon's zone this game, for better or worse. Tripped up there is Leah MacArthur as the puck squirts all the way down behind the net, and icing will be the call here by the referee. Face off, upcoming.
13:29 left in the third period. Buffs with a 7-0 lead here as we will get a face off.
Here it looks like.
And GCU's defensive zone.
Looks like Mara Keefe will be facing off against Emily Exner. Shot on goal and another good save by Ganaway.
And although she has not been too sharp today, she makes a nice save there, not allowing a rebound, which we have seen an abundance of today.
Face-off upcoming as Colorado wins it. And you know, touching on your earlier point about Ganaway, even though she's let up 7 goals, she still had a good day, logistically speaking. She has over 20 saves, which for any goalkeeper is a good day, as Colorado almost gets another shot on goal, and she makes another good save, this one coming from Mariah Daly. Daly hits it around the board, behind the net. Taken away by Grand Canyon now. Behind the net, hits off the board, hits off the near side. Colorado takes it back. And they're regrouping now, trying to reset that offense as a line change is coming up here.
And although you did say, Jack, that 20 saves is a good day for a goalie, especially at this level, as Ash brings this down, tries to make a move on defender and to no avail. But she only has a .750 save percentage on the day, which definitely isn't great. You'd like to see that up in the 900s for sure, if you're talking about save percentage.
Most definitely. Just made another one as Grand Canyon is driving down the ice. That is Megan Brown for here. And another collision. Slow to get up is Caitlin Hannafy. Looks like she's going to try to get off here. As the puck hits off Grand Canyon player's skate and bounces out wide to the near side now. Driving down the ice is McKever. as she collides head on with Kylie Kramer there, deep in Grand Canyon zone. Another opportunity for CU to score another goal. Not that they need it, but it would have been nice.
They definitely don't need it at this point.
No.
Like we said earlier, CU plays again tonight.
And they'll be facing off against Midland University.
We will not have that game on Buff Sports Live, but we encourage you all to come out to the CU Rec Center. It is a fun time here.
As it's tipped up by the goal, but unable to put it in is number 19 for Colorado, Kendi Santelli. Santelli has the puck once again, backs it out. Colorado looking to regroup with Renee Dreer downloaded to Sart. Back up top to DePonio, who tips the ice up in the air, taken out wide by Grand Canyon. Driving down the ice is Lauren Welsh. Shot on goal is wide left. Hits off the post. Taken to our right. Grand Canyon around center ice coming. Hits it down low, wide. Colorado takes it right back though. Another shot on goal. This time it is Mariah Daly once again. Already has a goal today. Another shot on goal. That one by Miranda Morgan.
Halfway through this final period of play, at least we assume it's going to be the final period, as we don't expect overtime here.
Grand Canyon driving up the ice now with number 2,
here in
Hannah
Colorado.
Geralman. She tries to shoot on goal, but it's corralled by the goalkeeper, Warrens. Natalie Warrens, what a game she's had. 22 saves, 8 coming by way of the glove hand. She's really made an impact today. Has to be a confidence booster for her as well, as it's taken away by Colorado and hit down wide. They'll clear the puck. Taken by Harriet Leeson. Hasn't had much playing time this year, Leeson, but she's getting some here with the Buffs up by a big margin late in the third period, or at least halfway gone by. Kathleen Ash, though, once again, shot on goal, squirts wide left. She hits it back out. Morgan McKever with the puck, hits it to the left. Another shot on goal, and it's corralled once again by Galloway.
Corral, Jack, I think that's your favorite word of the day.
It might be the word of the day, but Kathleen Ash has to be the player of the day. She seemingly is around the puck everywhere. Another shot on goal by Ash, but it's not corralled. It's hopped on top of this time by Ganaway. Nice save once again. She's getting her workout.
And Jack mentioned our player of the game. Well, most likely to be our player of the game. So there's a little hint
Kathleen Ash with her first hat trick of the year.
There's a little hint at who will be on Buff Sports Live later today with our post-game interview.
And it's hit wide. Another shot attempt by Colorado falls short. It's behind the net now. Buffs trying to get one more goal here, but unable to do so as of now. They're still in Grand Canyon zone. Nice physical play there by Gina Galartia. It's behind the ice, behind the net rather. And it's hit out wide to number 16, Marina Tona. Her family watching out in San Francisco.
Shout out to them.
Giving us some viewers and enjoying some Friday morning this time around hockey.
It's rare we say that on Buff Sports Live.
As Colorado gets the puck back once again. Grand Canyon had a good matchup, but it was stolen away by MacArthur. Trying to dig it out, but Grand Canyon will try to regroup and recap there. Just looking at their side of the ice, it looks completely chewed up compared to Colorado's. Kind of tells the story of the game here.
It really does, as Colorado spent most of this game and most of this period, at least in the offensive end. This is played behind the net by a defender. 7:12 left in this third period. Buffalo's up 7-0. Grand Canyon still looking to get on the boards. This is brought across mid-ice and into Buffalo's territory. This is stolen away, and that squirts out into the neutral zone around mid-ice now. Buffalo's defender able to get her stick on that as it's played back into the Buffalo's defensive end. And that goes into neutral ice. The Buffalo's players chases and now has an opportunity, shoots, and that's a goal! Buffalo's up 8-0 here in the third period. And oh my goodness, what a great goal there. What a great opportunity as well. That was Casey Nanoli on the goal. And that'll put the Buffaloes up 8-0 here in the third period. 6:40 left. And at this point, Grand Canyon just looks defeated here. As the faceoff comes pretty quickly, I think the refs are ready to get home, as well as Grand Canyon. Rough day for them so far. Laid behind the net by Colorado. Played up on along the blue line, across mid-ice on the far side. Intercepted by a defender, though. The puck is still loose, but eventually GCU gets possession. Shot on goal is blocked away by the leg pads of the Buffalo's goalie. Buffaloes do get this out of their defensive end as GCU attempts another rush, and the puck is stolen by Colorado after Grand Canyon player didn't even know pass was intended for her, didn't even see it coming. 5:45 left here in the third period. Buffalo's already with an 8-0 lead. And my partner had to go take a quick break. So right now, it's just James Margulis doing play-by-play and camera. So apologies for anything with the camera we miss or with the announcing. This is played by GCU and their defensive end. Colorado gets it back along the far side.
After a short technical difficulty, MI is Colorado right in time for a Colorado shot attempt on goal, which once again is knocked down, not corralled, James, by Ganaway.
Centering pass there, misses any player that was intended for.
Colorado, once again, another shot on goal. This one didn't go in as a line change is upcoming. Kathleen Ash, the star of the day, back in the game now. She's chasing the puck.
Credit to Casey Nunelli, that scored the 8th goal of the game for the Buffaloes while we're having some issues here.
Some technical difficulties that have since been resolved as Grand Canyon is trying to take that goose egg off the scoreboard, but it's stolen away by Ash. Hits off the skate of the defender. Ash coming down now with speed. Shot on goal is caught by Ganaway.
4:15 left here in the third period. Buffalo's up 8-0, and by technical difficulties, we mean Jack had to go use the restroom, and it happens to the best of us. I remember last year I had to go use the restroom. Got some grief for it, so I might have to give Jack Stern a little bit of grief for this break.
There's no such thing as it's tipped up and scored again by Colorado. Their 9th goal of the game. This time it's Caitlin Hannafy with the score and Casey Nanelli with the assist. Blowout at this point as Colorado has a team of exclusively second stringers in.
This play will be whistled dead.
Seemingly whistled dead.
And that'll be a Buffalo going to the box. That's number 22.
Melissa DePonio heading over to the penalty box. Refs calling it on her. And Grand Canyon will once again have a power play opportunity to score here.
DePonio has a goal on the day.
And an assist as well.
It was the 5th one for the Buffs. The 5th goal she scored at least.
And it's cleared out into the zone for Grand Canyon, but being chased down here by number 14, who collides into the boards. Grand Canyon just trying to clear it and run the clock out here.
3:40 left in this final period of play. Buffalo's up 9-0. They're short it, man, though, as GCU is on a 5-on-4 advantage after a penalty on Melissa DePonio.
She'll be in the penalty box for another minute 20 as it's knocked down here. Grand Canyon once again taking possession in their own zone. Struggled to get in Colorado territory thus far in this one. That's been the story of the night, pretty much. Marina Tony collides with a Buffalo there, down low. Kenzie Zomseal behind the net being corralled by McNamara, who hits it out wide.
Your favorite word once again. I love it, Jack.
It's adequate for hockey, though. I feel like it makes sense.
It does, for sure.
Maybe perhaps being overused, but nonetheless taken out wide by McNamara. Intercepted by a Grand Canyon defender. Stopped there by Sabrina Atto, who hits it out wide. Down low, but it's intercepted by the Buffs. Mara Kieft driving with speed. Shot on goal is left. Hits off the board behind the net. It's being taken away by Grand Canyon. Kieft continuing with the aggressiveness here, poking her stick, delivers a little bit of a hit there. And it's cleared back. Ref throws up the safe sign in baseball to indicate that there's no icing on the play there.
Power play's over now. Under 2 minutes left in this final period of play.
Hit out wide. Colorado once again trying to get another goal with their second teamers, making the most of the playing time out there as it's hit behind the net and bounces off the board. In front of the net now, fighting for the puck, and it's taken away by Grand Canyon. Colorado with the puck just behind center ice, trying to score another shot on goal. Is high up off the board, did not touch off the bar. Another shot on goal, and it's tipped in by number 2, Julia Dessart.
And we have a penalty after the play. That was on number 7 for the Buffaloes, Maria Daly, after there was some extracurricular activity. Nonetheless, though, the Buffs are up
10-0.
10-0.
Double-digit game here with a minute 14 left to go in the final period of the game. Buffs loading it on here.
Another little shout out I have, it's to Matt Adams, who I talked to during the previous intermission. One of the star players for the men's hockey team here in Colorado.
And happens to be the boyfriend of the star of the women's hockey team, Kathleen Ash, who's had an outstanding game today.
Well, what do you know? That's probably the reason he's here.
Taken out by Colorado, and there's a little bit of a collision there, and the refs are going to call that as a foul, as slow to get up is Casey Nunelli.
We'll have to wait for the call here. But like we've advertised before today, at approximately 4:15.
Foul on the play called on Shiloh Cedarberg. She'll take a seat for the rest of this one, as there's 58 seconds left to go. Power play, minute 45, but at this point, that'll be the duration of this contest, as she'll remain in the penalty box.
So, approximately 4:15, Jack Stern and myself will be anchoring Buff Sports Live's weekly sports talk show, I should say.
Be sure to stay tuned. We'll have an interview with Kathleen Ash, who has the puck right now, and another shot attempt on goal, and it's another one by Colorado. It's tipped up in the air, and it flies outside the rink.
Yeah, so Jack and I, we'll be doing that for Folsom Field. Jack and I will be heading over there after we grab some lunch. following the remainder of this game, our post-game interview and our post-game report, I'll probably be heading over to Taco Bell. Little irrelevant fact.
Face-off coming up here. 40 seconds and change to go, and it's backed out and won by Colorado. Morgan McEver skating down the far side of the ice in Colorado's zone. Grand Junction gets it back once again.
Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon, not Grand Junction. Takes the puck, and a little bit of another collision there, and call upcoming from the referee. .16 seconds left here to go. Colorado with the puck in their own zone. Seems like they're going to run it out, or will they now? Nice little move there by MacArthur. Another shot on goal, collides with the goalkeeper, but it sails wide left. Taken again by Grand Junction, and that'll do it here at the Rec Center. Buffs win 10-0. Post-game interview coming right up.
Post-game interview will be coming up in just a minute or two, so stay tuned for that, as well as the post-game report with Jack Stern and myself, James Margulis, following the interview. So stay tuned for all of that, as we will have it all right here, right now. Shots on goal, leading to what happened. So right now, it looks like Jack Stern and I will be starting the post-game report in just a minute, and hopefully after that, we will have Ash on for the interview. So stay tuned.
teammate.
All right, it's fine. You're stand right here, just to the left of this bar, so you'll be on one side, I'll be on the other.
Okay.
All right, make sure you're front of. You want to start?
Let's try to get her.
That's why you got hustled down next time. It's all good. All right, let me know that.
I told her teammate. She's just
All right, you want to start it? Let's do the post-game board.
first. Okay.
Let's just do the post-game.
Okay, let's do this first. All right, for sure. Jack Stern here alongside James Margulis at the CU Rec Center, where the Colorado Buffaloes defeated the Grand Canyon University Antelopes by a score of 10-1. James, this one was a blowout pretty much from the first period. Colorado scoring 4 goals there in the opening frame, and they were led by Kathleen Ash, who had her first hat-trick game of the year. She played excellent tonight.
And the one thing with the Buffaloes is they were able to generate shots on goal, and that's something that Grand Canyon couldn't say for themselves, as they were not able to generate much offense, not able to get many shots on goal as the Buffaloes did, which led to a lot of Kathleen Ash's goals.
Yeah, they did a great job, but in the net, goalkeeper Natalie Waynes had 20 saves, including 8 which came by the way of the glove hand. She was huge tonight in the victory.
She really was big, and although she played a great game, a lot of those opportunities weren't super hard, and that's where you have to give credit to the Buffaloes defense for blocking a lot of the lanes, a lot of the shooting lanes, a lot of the passing lanes when Grand Canyon was trying to center the passes. So a great job by Colorado's goalie and a great job by their defense as well.
Despite what the score may indicate, it wasn't all positive for the Colorado Buffaloes. They had 3 penalties, including one later in the game, which forced them to go on power play. And when they start to face better teams, I imagine they're going to need to clean that type of thing up.
Oh, for sure. And they had a couple penalties that were unnecessary. One of their players went to a box for 5 minutes because she just had a little bit of extracurricular activity after the play, after they had scored a goal, which was unnecessary. And that's something they're going to have to clean up if they want to defeat better teams.
Buffs stay here at the event center where they'll play up against Midland University tonight at 9 o'clock. We'll have full coverage of that on the show next week. For James Margulis, I'm Jack Stern.